courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past the future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Fight the war. Fight the war. Fight the war. Oh, who cares why we're fighting? It's about the bite. Let the writers writing settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go. Fight the war. Oh, fight the war. Fight the war. Souls in the rooms, on rubble in the streets, corpses near the buildings, all this light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys, time to make a choice, time to find our courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past the future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss the ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Fight the war. Oh, fight the war. Fight the war. Yeah,
Whoops. That was supposed to be a nice, like, smooth transition and from one thing to the next. And then all of a sudden I remembered that I had to bring the laundry up from downstairs. So I'm like, quick, get downstairs, get back upstairs. That's what happens when I do a bonus cast. What's up, everyone? Good to see everybody. Welcome, Polar. Welcome, Chubbs. What's up, Snip? Hello, Mining Miner. Good to see everyone today. It is a bonus cast, a Wednesday night bonus cast. Normally I'm not available on Wednesdays, but I happen to be available this time. And besides, I also wanted to make sure that I was ready for the Warlock 2 stream tomorrow, and also to do a little bit of testing on my replacement bot. As many of you know, Lawbot is going to be out of commission for a few months, and I found out from Law today that it's basically going to be out of commission until like December or January. Hey, Jedi Knight, what's up, man? And so at that point, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait until January. So hopefully at that point, Law will have a chance to work out some of the kinks in the interim. But I don't, I can't obviously wait that long. So I went over and I took the plunge and set up Nightbot, which does have a lot of really cool things going on with it. And I'm going to talk a little bit about them today. But before I do all of that, let me just get all this stuff set up. What's up, Murner? Anarchy! Yeah, exactly. No, fortunately, I have an alternative. Lawbot has been disabled. However, you will be happy to know that Nightbot has not been disabled. First of all, hello, everyone. Welcome to the world of the internet. So a couple of things. Yes, so we have Nightbot functioning, and so I have a couple of commands here that I will show off. The first one is my click to tweet button, and the reason I'm showing this to all of you is because all of you can do it. Wapow. That will allow you to, if you click, and if anyone has a Twitter account and wouldn't mind actually testing it, I've tested it on mine, but all you have to do is click that. What's up, Snip? Good to see you, man. Oh, here's a good test immediately. And where are you? And goodbye. Marty Doc, goodbye. Don't come in and talk about doing anything else. Just, come in and join the community. So that click to tweet button, if you click it, should bring you to your Twitter account, and then you can tweet what it says, which is the idea of stuff. It's laggy tonight. Well, I don't know. That maybe have something to do with, because they're streaming the, what is it? Good Games Done Quick. Why do I never remember this? Super Games Done Quick. Super Good Games Done Quick. With SGDQF5A. I can't never remember the acronym. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I've heard people saying that that is an issue. In fact, Inam was telling me that he was speaking to Lethal Frag about it on his stream. Apparently the other night, Lethal Frag had less than 1,000 people on his stream, which for Frag is pretty crazy. And he was saying, yep, this happens every June. It happens every June, and it happens because of things like this, like SGDQ. What's up, Amster? Thank you, sir. So it worked. Thank you very much, Amster. So it worked okay? That's really awesome, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a new test. So that's the first command, is the CTT. Second command is this one. You guys will recognize this. We're obviously not going to do this now. We'll do it at the end. So that's that. We also have this. And follow R will give you this. There you go. And then you've got new follower. Oh, sorry. Sorry, let me do that again. New follower. So if you type in exclamation point new follower Bob, whatever you put after that new follower will enter it there. What? My click to tweet doesn't include my Twitch link? What do you mean? Yeah, I intended to ban him, yes. It doesn't? Really? Uh-oh. Let me check that and see if that's true. Oh, man. Why did that happen? All right, hold on. Are you sure about that? I don't think that's true because... Yes, it does, Burner. Yes, it does. If you click that last link, there's a link in that tweet. It does, yeah. Yeah, it does. If you click on the link, it does. That's good because I tested that a few times. I'm like, wait, really? So anyway, yeah, it's a CTT link. Yeah, so if you click it, no, but if you click on the link that's in there, it's a shortened link. They shorten it for you. So if you click on the link in there, it does it. Okay, that's cool. I just want to make sure. I was like, wait, it doesn't. So anyway, so you guys see that. So if you type in new follower, then we get this. Welcome to the Arvanaut, Susie. So there we go for that. And then my last one that I've added so far, also this has a giveaway system, which we'll use at the end of the cast. The other one that I have here, which I'm really proud of, just because it's my own thing, and you guys can see it because you're the vanguard, as it were, of the Arvanauts. This one is my favorite. Story. It's about the story, baby. Oh, yeah. I figure it so completely fits what the channel is all about that I'm like, all right, well, you know, it's all about the story, baby. Yeah, and chat is being a little laggy. Come on, Nightbot. Function. Operate. Do your thing. Interesting. Well, let's see. Oh my gosh, did I break Nightbot? I wonder if I broke Nightbot. Oh, the stream is laggy? Oh. Well, I'm not getting any drop frames on my end, so I don't actually know. You're talking about my video? Oh. I don't know. I'm not sure what to say, Burner. I know Adam was having trouble with that as well yesterday, but man, what is going on with Nightbot? Oh, there we go. Finally. Laggy. It's just slow. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. All right, so that's my favorite one. Exclamation point story. It's about the story. So, okay. So that's Nightbot. So we've got that up and functioning. A couple of announcements before we get underway tonight. First of all, tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have my Warlock 2 stream. This Warlock 2 stream, ladies and gentlemen, has now been confirmed. There will be, along with me, Series Runner, Optic Nerve Productions, and Sod, along with John Helfers. So 3 members, actually 5 members total, of the Infinity and Beyond crew, not counting Inaminatus or King Foom. King Foom has got an interview, and he's doing something with the Shovel Knight dev tomorrow. He can't do it, and Inaminatus is going to be getting ready for his family reunion thing that he's doing over the weekend, so he can't do it. So that means the rest of us, however, will be playing Warlock 2 on stream. We'll be asking some questions of John Helfers, who has written the Warlock 2 novel. So we're going to be playing some Warlock 2, and the even better news for you guys is that we are going to be giving away no less than, count them, 5, that's right, 5 free copies of Warlock 2. And what's more, we will also be giving away 1 copy each of a signed copy of the Warlock 2 novel from John, because John wrote it. So everyone who wins, and there's going to be 5 giveaways during the course of the evening, you will get a copy of the Warlock 2 game and a copy of the Warlock 2 novel signed and delivered to you. That's going to be going on in chat tomorrow. So big stream tomorrow night. And then starting... what's up, TSM FDW like a boss? Welcome into the stream, man. So anyway, that's what's going on tomorrow. And then starting on next week, on Thursday, we will have the interview with Sarah Bayless from Larian Studios, Divinity Original Sin. I'll be talking to her. She's one of the writers for Divinity Original Sin, so I'll be talking to her about that. And then Friday, July 4th, we will not only be celebrating the birth of America, we will also be talking, we'll be starting to co-op that game, myself and Series Runner. The other announcement, which I made last night, and I'll make again now, is that I have set up, we have managed to get a connection with Tin Man Games. They're the ones who do the Fighting Fantasy game books for Android and iOS and PC. So I'm going to be playing one of those on stream, and I'm going to be talking to one of the devs from Tin Man. I'm going to be talking to presumably one of the writers and artists from Tin Man who work with the people from Fighting Fantasy game books, and we will even have a couple of those to give away. There's no date or time set on that yet, but that is going to be happening. That is going to be happening down the line. So that is the deal. Just the start, Tally. Just getting started. Burner, so that's happening tomorrow. So Warlock 2 tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when it starts. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're also hopefully going to be joined by Gray Dybbuk, who, as you guys know, is a regular here. Gray did some of the voiceover work for Warlock 2 also. I forgot to mention that. So lots of stuff going on as far as that's concerned. So let's see. Just Arv can't handle it. Yeah. I mean, try a different browser also, Burner. I don't know what to tell you, man, because I haven't heard that report from other people today. But I do know yesterday everyone had no problem except for Adamaniac. And Adam just had trouble yesterday. So sometimes it's just specific to wherever you are. I don't know what the deal is, but that happens. So anyway, that's what's going on. And yeah, so thank you all so much for joining me as always for this little bonus cast. And let us get into it, shall we? Right. Okay. Let's move into the game. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. It is a pleasure to see everybody. Yeah, that's what I had heard too, Tally. Same thing with Lego and with others. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I am not sure what to say. Oh, they're updating Uplay. It's a big moment. I wonder what they're updating Uplay for. What is going on with Uplay, Assassin's Creed? Yeah, I know. And it happens to me sometimes, too, where I'll just go into a random stream and it just lags for me for some reason. Well, here's hoping the transcoders come and that we don't have any issues down the line with, you know, you can choose whatever you like. So, let's see. Steam is reminding me of the summer sale. What have we got right now? 75% off Batman Arkham Origins, 75% off Bioshock Infinite, 75% off Company of Heroes 2, 40% off Kerbal Space Program, 50% off Banner Saga, 25% off Child of Light. Wow, man. That Steam is like not joking around. They're like, you will be interested in summer sale. You will be. That's good stuff. All right. Okay, thank you, but I'd actually like you to start the first time. Okay, cool. Now we're on our way. Yes, okay. Have you synchronized the achievements and all that's working? Okay. All right, just give me a second to make sure this is running properly. Okay. Let's get that back. 125% sale. What? Was that really true or are you just kidding? That would be pretty funny if that were true. There we go. I assume that's a joke. No, no, no. I don't want to start a multiplayer session. No! Oh. Thank you for playing. Actually, don't thank you for playing. I didn't want to start multiplayer. Thank you. Just hit the wrong button. Darn it. Okay, so it's working now? It's working better for you now, Burner? What do you mean game already run? Oh. Oh, sigh. Yes, powered by Asturgo. Yes, this is all great. I don't want this. I want to go to the single player game. I don't want the multiplayer. I don't want you to update Animus parameters. I want you to go away. I want the single player game. I don't want the multiplayer. Oh my god. Thank you. Yes, I do. Since I never wanted to go to the single player in the multiplayer in the first place. Yep, I goofed. Oh, they goofed. So wait, that really happened? They really made that 125% sale? I wonder how many people fell for it. I wonder how many people are like, Steam sale. Some, right? There had to be some people who did that. Right. Mm-hmm. I love how you want to go back to the single player. When you click on multiplayer, there's no, like, confirmation. They're like, you sure you want to go to multiplayer? It's just, oh, sure, here you go. Because multiplayer are us. Man. There we go. All right. Single player. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Don't show me Desmond. Right. Okay. What the heck was I doing? I had something that was really extremely important, he said. right. Okay. It was missing the purchase button? Okay. Wow, that's pretty crazy, though. That is pretty crazy. It was on sale for negative $7.51. That's awesome. I'm not particularly crazy about this system because I find it a little confusing. Like, if I fast travel somewhere, I should just be able to fast travel there. You know what I mean? Like, not have it, it'll bring you to the region, but then you have to turn around, like, to the edge of the region, and then actually go into the region that you allegedly fast travel to. If you're gonna fast travel, I think you ought to just, you know, fast travel. I would think that would seem logical to me, but maybe. Alright, I gotta go to my village, and I gotta tell him not to freaking talk to freaking what's-his-face. Oh yeah, those graphics, though. Ah, haha, yeah.
Whoa.
Can I do it? Haha, screenshot. One more. There you go. Oh, sorry, man. Burner, no love. Keep trying, man. Try Chrome. Try Safari. Try anything. Oh, wait. Let's get the Tomahawk going on. I prefer to have the Tomahawk for these straight-up fights. If I ever do actually do, like, the stealth fights or whatever, like the stealth mission I had last session with the fort and whatever, then I have to deal with it, but otherwise... If you zoom out, then fast travel to a zone, you appear in that zone. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Tally, cool. That's good to know, actually. Seems a little strange still, but okay. Speaking of that, how am I... Wait. Whatever you do, don't try the veal. Don't tip your waitress. Trade! Oh, I don't have any items. I think I already met with this peddler. See, in a true open world scenario, you could actually assassinate the peddler and take all his goods. But then, if you did that, the peddlers association would get really pissed at you, and you'd have a really hard time actually buying anything else from them, and like all these other things would happen. So that would be in a true open world. Whoa! Get out of my way. What? Really? Bastard. Take away my damn horse. They made my horse run. That's just not right. Don't entirely know why those ghosts were standing here anyway. What's up, guys? Who the hell are you? Too many William Johnson's men. What's up, Original Taco? What's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. Oh, boy. Alright. Excellent. Aha. I shall take this boat. I get this boat doesn't work. Alright, then I'll just swim. If you're gonna make me go... Oh, my God. Are you gonna make me go there? Really? Seriously? Gonna make me climb back up there, huh? Darn it. Oh, go all the way around. Oh, maybe I can get... Wait, whoa. Maybe I can get here. Certainly looks like I can climb it. Yeah, there you go. Haha. What's up? Hostile negotiations. Oh, nice, Original Taco. Yeah, I've been streaming it myself, actually. I've been streaming D&D. Reach Johnson undetected. Well, I've done a bang-up job of that so far. Holy cow. To go all the way there? Okay. The Coercive Acts, sometimes called the Intolerable Acts, were a series of laws passed by British Parliament in response to the Boston Tea Party. Among other things, these laws replaced the elected Massachusetts legislature with an appointed one, and closed Boston Harbor until the East India Company was reimbursed for the tea, which, let's be honest, was never going to happen. The acts were a major blow against Massachusetts' economy and self-government. The acts got their name because British Parliament hoped that the crackdown would coerce the citizenry into behaving like good little colonists and stop the violent protests, lest the same thing happen to them. Unfortunately, the acts had the opposite effect. It made it easier for Whigs to argue for independence, and difficult for the Loyalists to argue that Parliament had their best interests at heart. It seems nobody likes a bully. Amen to that. Hey, what's up, Graydon? Alright. That seems like a bad idea. Can I make that? Yes, I can. He's up there, is he? Guess it actually makes more sense to go that way, doesn't it? Probably makes more sense to go that way. Oh God. Can you please activate? Have I mentioned how much I hate these QTEs? Have I mentioned how much I hate these QTEs? Like how I hate them with every fiber of my being in this game? Okay, we'll do Taco. God. So, of course, it would be easier to do that, except then I have to run into the bear and do this stupid thing. Also, the other thing that's wonky about this is it just does not want to draw weapons, like, at all. It just doesn't want to do it. Like, it should be drawing a weapon when I press Y, which is 4 on this controller, and it just doesn't do it. It takes forever. It's like, just... When it decides that you actually do, in fact, want to shoot it, by that time, it's already, you know, way too late. So, which makes the QTEs thing even more annoying, because, yeah. You had your bandwidth throttled by Comcast, though, really. Been hearing that a lot lately. What? What is this? Is this you telling me I can't go that way? What? Really? Okay, so I can't go around. Is what you're saying is I can't go around. I have to go down that way. All right. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. I hear a feather. More importantly, I hear the next step to the... It's part of the mission. Where the heck is the thing? I hear the feather. I hear that sparkling sound. That might be farther up above me. Oh god. There we go. Ah, there's the feather. Speak of the devil. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is that I don't normally mind QTEs. I just, on this game, they just don't work. It's just, it's clunky. You know, a lot of the game feels very smooth and, you know, responsive, but the QTEs are just not part of that, and I don't understand people's obsession with them anyway. I've never met anyone who says they like them. Like, I've met people who are like, oh, they're alright, you know, and I don't, oh god.
Get down now! Die! Now die!
That was supposed to be a ledge takedown, but didn't quite work out. But anyway, so, I mean, I don't mind them, but they're not something I'm like, oh yeah, you know what's really awesome? QTEs. Oh, a series raid. A series raid. Oh my goodness, here comes the series raid. What's up, Royx? What's up, Duty? Hey, Perquitos. Shatter Mage. What's going on, man? Optic. What's up, Div? Series raid. Yeah, man, you were going for a long time. Did you, thanks a lot, dude, for the raid. I appreciate it, man. Did you get through both of the, what is it, Sam and Wolf, right? Those are the two DLCs you were doing. Did you get through both of them? Ah, damn it. It's not what I meant to do. Oh. Hi.
So slow.
Woo! Thank you so much for the raid, you guys. Hey, Kevin Drew. Thank you so much for the raid. You think he's a... Yeah, exactly. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome into my stream. If you're new here and you like what you see in here, please hit that follow button. He's testing out a new command with Nightbot series that I just started to install today. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't see... I'm sorry, I missed it. Did you say that you did finish the DLCs? You did both of them or just the one? Yeah, that's my new favorite one.
Peace, peace. Have I not always been an advocate? Have I not always sought to protect you from harm?
If you wish to protect us, then give us our...
blind. I don't actually know
might
yet, Kevin.
defend
Blind, so I don't know.
Not the answer.
We remember, Stanwix. We remember you moved the borders. Even today your men dig up the land, showing no regard for those who live upon it. Your words are honeyed, but false. We are not here to negotiate, nor to sell. We are here to tell you and yours to leave these lands.
So be it. I offered you an olive branch, and you knocked it from my hand. Perhaps you'll respond better to the sword.
Are you threatening us?
Yes.
Wonder if I can use the... Wonder if I can use the assassins here. This is going to be interesting. Going to be very interesting. Yeah, good to see everybody. Thank you again for the raid. So yeah, so Sirius was playing. I saw he was playing earlier. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, the Sam DLC, and some pretty serious boss fights with there. So, Treaty of Fort Stanix. This treaty was meant to resolve ongoing land disputes between the indigenous peoples and ever-encroaching colonialists. That would be colonists, for those of you actually pronouncing it properly. Yeah, I know, Durbin. AC1's a little wonky with the controls. King George III had established a boundary line in 1763. Yes, it is my first playthrough, Arvin. Yeah, this is in fact my first playthrough, sir. Yep. Colonists were already living west of the line when it was drawn. Be notoriously forgetful, the poor darlings, when it comes to the rights of others. Members of the Iroquois Confederacy met with William Johnson at Fort Stanwix to negotiate a new boundary line on behalf of themselves and other smaller nations like the Shawnee. I use the term negotiate rather lightly. In reality, the Iroquois didn't have much choice in signing the agreement. It was give away some of their land and achieve peace, at least temporarily, or fight a long and drawn-out war. The question was only how much. When the treaty was signed, it was generous to Johnson, to say the least, even handing over lands the British had left to the Cherokee earlier the same year. In fact, the Stanwix Treaty was so controversial that the British-run Board of Trade ordered Johnson to renegotiate. He refused. Johnson made a fortune speculating on land. I imagine this treaty was quite a windfall for him. As per usual, since, I don't know if you guys know this, but there was not a single treaty signed with the Native Americans in American history that was ever honored by the whites. Not one. Not ever.
Still doubt.
See again.
Sign the contract or more will die.
Ah, come on, come on, come on. Why can I not draw my weapon? I could do this anyway. I mean, I'm glad I did the assassination, but like...
Oh no. What have you done?
Ensured an end to your
Exactly,
schemes.
Durbin. What's up, Big
You sought to
Jodo?
claim these lands
Welcome
for the
in.
Templars.
Aye, that we might protect them. Do you think that good King George lies awake at night, hoping that no harm comes to his native subjects? Or that the people of the city care one whit about them? Oh, sure. The colonists are happy to trade when they need food or shelter. or a bit of extra padding for their armies. But when the walls of the city constrict, when there's crops that need soil, when there's no more enemy to fight, we'll see how kind the people are then.
The colonists have no quarrel with the Iroquois.
Not yet, but they will. 'Tis the way of the world. In time, they'll turn. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you all.
You speak of salvation, but you were killing them.
Aye, because they would not listen. And so, it seems, neither will you.
Ayawas na yate hagum sare am dahyayu meskanas izagum haje.
He's as good as dead.
Oh, slow-mo!
Out of your life!
Ah, the roll. God, man. I'm blocking that. Wow. That's a lot of officers to fight at once. Ah, thank you for the follower, Michael1980G. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Welcome to the Arvanons. God damn it. What the hell is going on? Why do I keep... Are they just like blowing me away from a huge distance? Is that what's happening? I need higher ground here. My gun is just not working. Hey, what's up, Quad Zero? Good to see you, man. Awesome, Durbin. Oh, my God. Please, please, please work. Please work. I have to check my controls because something's not working. It should be doing something different. Yeah, I know, but I didn't see what they were doing. What's up, Thor? Good to see you, man. Yep, you did it right. Well done. What's up, Quad Zero? And nice, Durbin. I'm glad to hear it, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I needed the high ground right there. I just have to double check and make sure that my controls are right because I don't know why it's not pulling out. It's not drawing my gun, and I don't know why. What do you mean it's unknown? Alright, so I've just got to escape, basically. Yeah, I hear you. Alright, so screw this. Oh boy. Alright. I guess I just wasn't supposed to fight all of them. No optional missions. You got your Lego DeLorean set. That's awesome, dude. I wonder if I'm heading back to Desmond.
William Johnson is dead.
Oh, maybe not.
And with him, the Templar plot to steal the land of my people. But in ending this threat, I have revealed another. On his body was a letter addressed to John Pitcairn containing orders to root out and destroy Patriot weapons and supplies. Should he succeed in this, the colonists will be unable to maintain their resistance, and the Templars will surely take control.
Davenport
So long
Homestead,
as Pitcairn
1775.
lives, the danger remains. I need to find him. He needs to die. I thought it might bring clarity or instill a sense of accomplishment, but all I feel is regret.
Hold fast to that. Such sacrifices must never come lightly.
I love
I
the
had to
voice
do it.
actor for Achilles Davenport.
Not only for my people, but for all the others Johnson would have harmed.
It's a start. But to truly be free of Templar influence, all of them must be dealt with in turn.
Influence.
Even your father.
I know.
You speak the words, but do you believe them? Seems we've company.
What is it?
A request for aid from Paul Revere. Seems the Redcoats are up to something in Boston. Guess you made an impression on the Sons of Liberty.
Yeah, so what am I, a
They
trained seal?
mistake me for one of their own.
There you go, Connor. That's what I'm talking about.
Please tell Mr. Revere he has my sympathies, but I cannot help at present.
You might wish to reconsider. John Pitcairn is mentioned by name.
Where am I to go?
Mr. Revere's house in Boston. If you'd like, I can...
No one can ever say that Connor doesn't have singular focus. You can say what you like about Connor, but that guy, he absolutely has singular focus. Without question. All right, let's do it. Burner was having buffering trouble earlier on, Thorg, but nobody else was. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's certain areas of the country. You are buffer brothers. That's what you guys are. You're buffer brothers. He is a Native American. He is, in fact, Mohawk, or as they say, Kinikinikaha. Or no, Kinikinikaha. Kinikinikaha. And his real name, I've actually have to listen to again. Rodahono Rononen, I think. I'd have to listen to it again to actually get what it is. But it's definitely not Connor, which is one of the people even in here mentioned is like, that's a nice name for someone from some, you know, Welsh figure, but... Let's go there. That's true. I mean, he is, that's true. That's true. He is half British. Kinikinikaka. Hey, what's up, Cambridge? Good to see you, man. Cambridge, Lawkeeper has actually been trying to get a hold of you. Because... Yes, I want to travel to Boston. He's been trying to get a hold of you, Cambridge. To talk about talk about the bot. Right now I'm just using Nightbot. Is going to be offline for like 6 months. And clearly I can't be without one for that long. So he was going to talk to you about maybe working with you on stuff. So I don't know if you've got any of his messages or maybe it went into your Twitch other folder or what, but I thought I'd mention it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. There we go. I needed my horse. Oh. No. Okay, good. Really? Really? Seriously? So I have to go this far up so that you can feel happy? Okay, can I do it here? Thank you. Hey, what's up, Dakota? I was actually at Philadelphia Comic-Con.
Ruffian, if you insist on Dutch
At Philadelphia Comic-Con, they had the DeLorean, the time-traveling DeLorean there. Yeah, that's funny. So yeah, Cambridge, if you're able to do that, that would be awesome, just because he's been looking for you. I was just saying before that I thought SGDQ might have something to do with it. Apparently, for those of you who didn't hear, Inam was telling me he was talking to Lethal Frag the other day. Frag was below 1,000 people in his stream, which for Frag is pretty low, most of the night, and he said this happens every June. He said June, lots of people are on vacation, or they're watching something else, like E3, and then later on, SGDQ. So, June is... Winter break is awesome for streaming, June is terrible for streaming. That was his take. So...
Help over here.
Rudna Ganon? Okay.
Have you lost your witch?
Okay, he said that's... Yeah, that's weird, Cambridge, because he said he'd been trying to get a hold of you. I don't know what's going on then. If he comes in tonight, we'll make sure you guys connect. But if not, that would be cool. And thank you. I appreciate it, man. Since you're the other big bot maker around here. I wonder if I could have just fast traveled here, actually. That would have been embarrassing.
I need some help here.
Whoa, that's a good jump. Pardon me. Oh, it's my friend! It's my friend that I always tackle. Come here, friend that I always tackle. We need to have a chat. What's going on, bro?
Stay back! Make such aggression at me, sir. Stop there! Guard!
Oh my god, dude, really? All because my friend ran me right into them. No problem, Quad Zero Season. Oh, I use a yeah, I don't really use one. I have my I use a GTX 760.
Right. Faster, lad. We're losing ground.
Son of a... Oh, jeez. All right, hold on. Jeez, please. Bastard. All right. Everyone nice and calm now after all that nonsense. Jeez. Just try to go tackle a guy. Yeah, so I have a GTX 760 as my regular graphics card, which is what I also use to capture internally for PC stuff. For my Wii console, and for just console stuff in general, except for my Intellivision, I use other stuff, which I won't get into because it's too complicated. It involves several capture cards, and it's a little bit jury-rigged to get it to work, but it does. But for my Wii and for stuff like that, I have a Live Gamer Portable, an AverMedia Live Gamer Portable. Yeah, no problem, dude. That's fine. All right. Now, what's going on here, Paul Revere?
Ah, Connor. What a relief. You came. Allow me to introduce you to William Dawes and Robert Newman.
Your letter said John Pitcairn was here.
Aye. He's readying an assault on Lexington, where Adams and Hancock have taken shelter. After that, he will march on Concord, hoping to destroy our
This is
weapons
PC, Damon.
and supplies. You must help us.
PC.
Only tell me where to find him, and I will put a stop to this.
He has dozens, if not hundreds, of soldiers at his command. You cannot hope to match him by yourself. But fear not, for you will not have to. We have an entire army of our own, merely awaiting the order to take up arms.
I know, Burner.
Then you must call upon them.
Indeed. You and I cross the Charles River and rouse the boys.
This is so sketchy, man.
William, I need you to take the
Like I'm a
overland route
trained SEAL
and
just
do the
doing their
same.
work.
Robert, I need you up in Christchurch. Light the signal. 2 lanterns, our enemy comes by sea. No time for dawdling, my friend. We have lives to save. Come on.
Motion capture's always been done very well in these games. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, there is DRM, but... I am a trained SEAL. Yeah, apparently. I think he feels like he is.
Horse. We'll have to ride together. You take the reins, I'll navigate. Quickly, Connor, get on the horse. I'll guide you towards those we need to alert. Follow my directions, and we'll be done in no time.
So it wasn't Paul Revere.
Left!
It wasn't Paul Revere. It was actually, whatchamacallit. It was, Connor, who actually warned everybody.
I believe we are on course.
Exactly, Burner. See, that's the part that history forgets.
I believe we are on course. We are close. Redcoats. What are they doing here? They must be scouts. Be careful, Connor. We mustn't let them warn the others. Connor?
Alright, now to deal with the big guys. Bam!
Back on the horse, Connor.
Okay, so I kind of missed that, Connor's the entire revolution. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Optional stuff is not particularly relevant to me in a mission like this.
Go left up here.
Left here?
Yes, this is exactly where we need to be.
Alright.
Go left up here.
Whoops.
To the right, Connor. To the right. Keep going. Keep going. This way, Connor. Let us continue the search on foot.
Okay. Back here.
This is it. You have got the right place.
All right. No problem, Green.
Let everyone know that the regulars marched for Lexington and Concord.
The British are coming!
Back in the saddle, my friend. We have more people to warn. Yes, this is exactly where we need to be.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna get into a fight. Yeah, if I can... Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Find a place to hide, Connor. Quickly, before we're spotted.
Oh, God.
Something is wrong. We are off course.
Yeah, something's wrong, and that's... You're an idiot.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? Freaking killing guys off. What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm solving your problem, man. What are you doing? Well, for one thing, I'm...
We will never finish in time if we go by foot.
Oh, shut up, Paul. Alright. There we go.
Excellent. We are right on course.
So it seems. I wonder whether the Revere family, like if their descendants are very happy with the portrayal
This way,
of
Connor.
Revere, or actually any of the American heroes.
Yes, this is it. This is the way.
Right.
We can't afford to be discovered, Connor. Hide.
Yes,
Get
we
back
can.
on the horse, Connor. Quick, hide.
Boom!
Connor?
Alright, now try not to be an idiot, Paul. There you go. Alright.
Yes, this is it. This is the way. Go left up here. To the left, Connor! Yes, this is exactly where we need to be.
Alright, so it's right there.
Yes, this is it. This is the way. Wouldn't surprise me if we ran into more trouble. Stay alert. Left. Go right, Connor.
What?
I believe we are on course. Go left up here. Where are we? This is all wrong.
Oh my god, really, Revere?
Here we are. Best to continue on foot.
Yes, I agree. This place, right here?
This is it. You have got the right place.
Good. Glad to hear it. Actually, first of all, I'm going to pick this up.
Thank you.
Alright. Just get that side mission. There you go. I know, right? Yeah, Porquitos, you have a different approach to the British American thing, I would assume.
The regulars are coming out.
You're kind of like, whatever. I know, right? Like, it's crazy, man. Alright.
Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. Left.
Left.
Yes, this is it. This is the way. Keep going.
John, your horse in the river, Connor. Yeah, this is...
Go right, Connor.
This is like a bad escort mission, and escort missions are always bad.
Let's see.
Ow. Oh, crap. What? Oh, God. There you go. Oh my God. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Okay, so those guys...
Yes, this is exactly where we need... Go left up here.
Alright. I'm just gonna run straight across the bridge and screw them.
To the left, Connor.
He okay. Okay. He goes to the left, Connor, pointing to his right. He's like, to the left. Paul, see this? This is my right hand. If you say go left and you use your right hand to go right, man, I'm going up to Boston in a few weeks. I love Boston. They did it again. That is not the left. That's just not.
This way, Connor. We should dismount for this. Be quicker and quieter. This is it. You have got the right place.
Of course I do.
The regulars are coming.
Here, we're here.
Whoa!
Get them!
You need to lose them. We've got a those redcoats.
Oh my god. Run your ass off, Paul.
We need to lose them.
I know we need to lose him, clown. Run the hell away. Keep up, you overrated historical bastard. Let's go.
We need to lose them.
Not have time for this.
Turning the tables, are you?
Idiot, Paul. Jeez. Bunch of clowns. Alright, come on, Paul. Follow me, please. Are you following me? Oh, you're not, are you? Alright, so this is completely wrong. Paul Revere! Paul, why? Paul. Paul, for reals. Paul, I don't... Paul. 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 That's good.
That was much too close for comfort. Let us take care to avoid any further surprises.
Paul. Paul. What the F are you doing? He's like, look at him.
Are you?
He's like, what are you doing? What is this? He's just, what is that? Really? You're just throwing rocks at him in the river? Really? Really? What is this? I'm gonna watch it. This is fun. Oh. Hey, stop throwing rocks at me. Oh, hey. Stop, Paul Revere. Paul Revere, why are you throwing rocks at me? That's not fair. Hey, whoa. He's like Connor of helping. Oh, man.
That was much too close for comfort. Let us take care to avoid any further surprises.
Yes, let's do that, Paul.
We will never finish in time if we go by foot.
Oh my god, we'll finish in time if I kill you off and do this myself, you clown. I'm not allowed to use a horse whistle? Of course not. Why would I use a horse whistle here?
Connor?
Paul? Oh, that's right. I forgot that you're defeated by a small 2-foot deep river. My apologies. Which way? Oh, you don't know anymore. All of a sudden you're out of ideas? Is that the idea?
Get back on the horse, Connor.
How about shut up, Paul? Here, follow me. Herpaderp. Alright, now that we've crossed that terrible, terrible river. I couldn't believe he was just standing there throwing stones. Like, I was like, really? Really? All right.
Get back on the horse, Connor.
Oh, shut up about the horse. Never mind. Jackass.
Connor?
Yes, can you climb a wall? Can't. You have no idea where you're going, right? Oh my gosh, you made it. Stunning. Alright. Alright, fine. Let's go find a horse. Because I'm not allowed to use my horse whistle, and
We
clearly...
will never finish in time if we go by foot.
This is why the British won. Yeah, exactly. And this is why, in alternate history, America never actually got rid of the British.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a horse. What are you doing, stone thrower? There's got to be a horse somewhere in this village. Oh my god.
Is everything all right, my friend?
No. No, it is not. And I'm not your friend.
We will never finish in time if we go by foot.
It really is mining. It really is. It's like... Man.
We will never finish in time if we go by foot.
You will never finish in time if my tomahawk is buried in your skull. Yeah, exactly. You're right, exactly. He needs to ride Paul Revere.
Connor? We will never finish in time if we go by foot.
Just be quiet. So you know how the naval missions are the best, and I really liked the fort mission? I hate this mission. This mission sucks. What's up, Cherubi? Good to see you, man. This Paul will not be very revered after his mission. Good.
Is everything
good
all
point.
right, my friend?
What
This
is going...
it. You have got the right place.
Oh, I thought I was never going to finish in time.
Where the devil is he?
Are you sure we are in the right place?
Oh, sure, I'm sure. Prescott?
Evening, gents.
Listen, the regulars are out. You need to rally your men. And, put on some trousers.
Oh, sorry, Cherubi. I beg your pardon. Got my horse back. That was very strange. Yeah, sorry, Cherubi. Welcome in. Samuel Prescott. When Paul Revere and William Dawes left Lexington on their way to Concord, they were joined by Samuel Prescott, a young doctor from Concord. Prescott was a member of the Sons of Liberty, a natural choice for an anti-British nighttime ride. Prescott was in Lexington that night to visit his fiancée. I assume that's who he saw run off. He was intending to return home late, a happy coincidence for Revere and Dawes. I know, it is a good point, Lego, right? Prescott knew the area well, so when the three men were stopped by British troops, it was Prescott who managed to elude his pursuers and reach Concord to sound the alarm. Here's the strange thing. After that night, well, Prescott sort of disappears. I have a record that he may have died as a British prisoner in Halifax in 1777, but it's far from clear-cut. I suppose he could have left Boston with the British on evacuation day, but how he was captured and when, I have no idea. And those are 4 words I never thought I'd say. Oh yeah, love. Whoops, wait a minute. Recent events. Oh, there's a lot of them. Paul Revere's ride. On the night before the battles of Lexington and Concord, Paul Revere and William Dawes left Boston to warn the countryside that the British regulars were on the march. In particular, they wanted to warn John Hancock and Samuel Adams that the regulars intended to arrest them. Revere left Boston by boat across the Charles River, taking the road across the Charlestown Peninsula. Dawes took the longer land route across Boston Neck. Revere arrived in Lexington first, but Dawes wasn't far behind. Once they delivered their warning to Hancock and Adams in Lexington, Dawes and Revere decided to continue to Concord to warn people there of the coming raid. They did so very annoyingly. That was me. Yes, as far as you know, Lego. As far as you know. Prescott lived in Concord and so knew the area well. Road trip. The three men were halfway to Concord when they were stopped by a British patrol. Revere was captured, but Dawes and Prescott broke away. Dawes lost his horse and hid in a barn for several hours before sneaking back to Lexington, but Prescott reached Concord to sound the alarm. Good thing they had him tag along. Years later, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote a poem about the event which rolled all the writers into one, Paul Revere, which is why everyone knows his name and why Revere is so revered. As clearly he shouldn't be. Robert Newman was the sexton of Christ Church, known today as the Old North Church, and a personal friend of Paul Revere's. It was Newman who hung the lanterns from church steeple to warn riders in Charlestown that the British were marching on Lexington and Concord. 2 lanterns indicating that the British were traveling by sea. And because it's a pet peeve of mine, you may have heard that Newman put up the lanterns to warn Revere about the British approach. It's one of those historical details everyone seems to get wrong. Revere already knew about the raid, and in fact had been the one to pass the knowledge on to the Newman. On the Newman. That'll be on to Newman. The lanterns are meant as a warning to lookouts in Charlestown, a backup in case Revere was caught before he managed to leave town. Hey, Philly, what's up? Good to see you, Philly. Please learn this so you can impress girls on first dates as I do, that they often seem so overwhelmed by it they rarely call again. That's the power of knowledge, and it's dangerous. Newman had some difficulty with his clandestine plan, though. His family home was serving as a boarding house, and several British officers were staying there. Newman managed to elude them by saying he was tired, going to bed, and escaping out a side window like something out of a cartoon. His friend John Pulling helped him get the lanterns to the top of the tower, while a third man guarded the church door. Newman was later questioned about his actions that night, possibly because a 20-something announcing he's going to bed early is inherently suspicious, but he talked his way out of arrest and fled Boston. When Newman returned to the city, he went back to his old job as church sexton. There's evidence he took money to show tourists around the church crypt, including displaying the body of John Pitcairn, which might have something to do with Newman being replaced by a new sexton in 1788. What's up, Lawkeeper? Hey, Law, Cambridge is here. If you want to talk to Cambridge, he's here, Law. What's up, man? William Dawes Jr. was a Boston revolutionary and one of the riders sent out to warn Lexington and Concord that the British regulars were on their way the night of April 18, 1775. The other rider was, of course, Paul Revere. While Revere took the route across the water to Charlestown, Dawes took the longer road across Boston Neck. He arrived in Lexington shortly after Revere did. Dawes was a tanner by trade. These days he would make a fortune in New Jersey, the amount of tanning that goes on there. Yuck, yuck, drooks. And while he wasn't as politically active as Revere, he did wear a homespun suit to his wedding. Now, I know that doesn't sound intensely radical, but at the time it was quite a statement. At the time, the rebels were trying to enforce boycotts of British products like cloth and encouraging people to buy American. By advertising his suit was locally made, Dawes was putting himself firmly on the patriot side of the equation. He might as well have worn a bowler hat and a mask with a king's face on, though that would have been weird at a wedding. Yeah, Cambridge is here. He's definitely here. William Johnson updated. In case you're wondering, the official reason for Johnson's death was given out as a stroke. I guess publicizing that he was killed while threatening to murder treaty negotiators would probably have caused some political tensions, to put it mildly. I suppose a blow to the head, for example, could be described as a very heavy stroke. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Johnson Hall. Sir William Johnson built Johnson Hall in 1763. Well, I say he built it. He had more than little help. He had 60 slaves to do the manual labor, making him the biggest slaveholder in the North. The property is more homestead than house. There was a sawmill and a gristmill on the property, and tenant farmers worked the lands. The exterior is wood painted to look like stone, which is always a classy look, but the blockhouses you see on either side are actual stone meant for defense. When the house was built, the French and Indian War had just ended, so it made sense to have the house ready for an attack. That or William Johnson made some well-armed enemies in his business dealings. Alright, now we're caught up. Hey, hey, what's up, Dragon Spear?
Welcome to Lexington.
Hello and good night, sir. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by, man.
No sign of Dawes. I hope he's all right.
I like to think I just kicked him off the back of the horse.
Paul, Connor, good to see you.
You need to leave. The Redcoats are coming.
Aye, so Williams told us. Let them conduct their little search. They'll find nothing.
You don't understand. Pitcairn intends to kill you.
I'm afraid it's true.
I suppose we have no choice then but to go. What of you three?
Dawes and I will continue on to Concord. Connor, It's best you stay here and help our man John Parker hold the
Oh,
town.
sure, I'll do your dirty
It'll
work.
give us time to spread the word.
Ah, John Hancock. John Hancock was a Whig leader in Boston prior to the Revolutionary War, and went on to be the president of the Second Continental Congress, which was responsible for creating the Declaration of Independence. What's up, Codenetter? Welcome in, man. All very impressive. But most impressive as all was that his name would live on to be slang for signature. Now that's a legacy. One day I imagine Sean will be used by children to describe a world where you sneer. I can but dream. Hancock was born in Massachusetts, the son of a reverend, but his father died when he was young, and John was sent to live with his uncle in Beacon Hill. Thomas Hancock ran a prosperous shipping business, which John inherited when his uncle died in 1764. Hancock was a noted businessman and probably made at least some of his money smuggling, which he was tried for in 1768, though he was never convicted. He joined the Patriot cause after the Stamp Acts were imposed in 1764. He went on to be one of the instigators of the Tea Party. In fact, after the Revolution began, he was such a well-known rebel that when the Boston governor offered clemency to anyone who would lay down their arms, Hancock was specifically left out of the deal. Hancock's probably best known for signing the Declaration of Independence. His signature was the first on the document. Possibly because of that, and possibly because Hancock was known for being extravagant, his name is signed with a flourish, written larger than any of the others. So now in America, your signature is sometimes referred to as your John Hancock. I needn't explain why to some people that sounds a little bit dirty, but I will. It sounds like a penis reference. Oh, Sean. Honest to God. I wonder if we're going to run into Roger Sherman here. Roger Sherman was one of the original signers of the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence. And Roger Sherman was responsible for the States' Rights Compromise, the States Compromise, I think, which is what allowed the Constitution basically to be passed. And Roger Sherman is my direct ancestor. So I'm going to have my own animus moment here if I actually run into Roger Sherman in this game. That'd be pretty cool. The raising of the militia. The recent events, as tumultuous and striking as they are, cannot have earned victorious reeds had it not been for the efforts of some few riders that gave warning to the towns and raised the minimum to their duty, like Connor, controlled by Arv. These riders, Connor, controlled by Arv, chief among them Mr. Paul Revere and Mr. William Dawes, and also Connor, controlled by Arv, were sent out by Dr. Joseph Warren, who had come into the knowledge by sources undisclosed that a regiment of soldiers was to march that night to Lexington, there to arrest leaders of the Sons of Liberty who were there spending the night. The regulars were then to continue to conquer to secure various arms there hidden about, including at Barrett's farm. Dr. Warren could not risk that his message would fail to be delivered among the townships. He cleverly made fast certain of his aim, sending his message by diverse routes at once. To begin, Mr. Dawes left Boston by way of Boston Neck, using guile to pass the roadblock, and continued through Roxbury in a circuitous route. Soon after, Mr. Revere and Connor, controlled by Arv, entreated Captain Pulling to light lamps in the Tower of Old North, this being the signal to Charlestown that the regulars were on the march. Revere himself, who was an annoying jackass that was only saved by Connor, controlled by Arv, took the chance of a life to row beneath the prow of HMS Somerset to arrive at Charlestown himself and make the ride to Lexington directly. Revere altered his route, largely on the advice of Connor, controlled by Arv's advice, to evade the night patrols along the way. In the event, both riders happily arrived at Lexington to warn Samuel Adams and John Hancock of the approaching regulars. Joined by Samuel Prescott, Revere and Dawes, also Connor, controlled by Arv, rode on to wait, actually that's not true. They just went by themselves. Rode on to conquer, but were confronted by soldiers on that road. Dawes lost his horse and made his way back to Lexington on foot. Prescott led his horse to a daring leap of a wall and continued on to Concord to raise the Minutemen. Revere was captured by the patrol and threatened with his life. He only secured his freedom when the soldiers heard fire from the hills of Concord and ran to join battle. But Mr. Revere's adventure was not yet complete. Upon return to Lexington, he was astonished to find John Hancock at the place, preparing to fight the oncoming soldiers as an officer. It fell to Revere to swade. For those of you who don't know, that's slang for persuade. The hip way to do it is go, "You swaded? You swaded, dog? I'm gonna swade you to do what I want." Sup? Mr. Hancock that his place was not in the field. Mr. Hancock and Mr. Adams then removed themselves to a safer place, but failed to bring along a chest full of congressional papers, of which the discovery by the soldiers would cause difficulties. Mr. Revere returned to take possession of these papers before the soldiers arrived at Lexington Green. Yeah, what's up, Codenetter? Good to see you, man. Who knows, love? Who knows with this game?
Stand your ground, men! Don't fire! Unless fired upon! But if they mean to have a war, let it begin here!
The line must be drawn here. Oh God.
Disperse, you damn rebels!
You damn the rebels.
Lay down your arms and disperse!
What the deuce are you doing? Hold your position!
Nice army.
Ravens! Traitors!
They are not coming back. You will have to make do with those who remain.
Don't you let your men
Sounds
go
good.
up.
Night, Cherubi.
Return fire! Return fire!
I know. Codenetter 15. I know.
You need to get
I don't always call everyone by their
to
absolute
warn
full
the
name.
others.
Otherwise, I'd say Graydon_TV.
Show
and-
this to whoever leads there. Should be a man by the name of
But
James
yes, hi, Codenetter 15.
Barrett. Go on now. Come on, we'll meet up with the enemy control.
Alright, who's that guy who's just coughing and doing all that stuff? Oh, it wasn't. John Parker was the captain of the Lexington militia, and therefore the man in charge on the day of the battles at Lexington and Concord. Okay. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Is Cambridge bot here? Just give me 1 sec, guys, while Law answers that question. Okay, well, let me know when Cambridge Bot gets into chat, because I can't really alt-tab out with this game very easily, so let me know. Parker was a farmer by trade, but since he'd been soldier in the French and Indian War, he was placed in command, despite the fact that he was quite ill with tuberculosis at the time. Parker went on to join the Continental Army in the siege of Boston, but it was too ill to be involved in the Battle of Bunker Hill. Oh, tuberculosis. Parker died in September 1775. The statue of the Minuteman on Lexington Green is said to be a representation of him, though since there are no known pictures of Parker, the resemblance is sketchy at best. It's the thought that counts. Well, this guy doesn't look like the one I just saw. Well, I guess he looks a little bit like him. Wait, what? Lexington, a small farming community. I used to have a friend who lived in Lexington. And the site of the first battle of the American Revolution started. No, I'm not being overly dramatic. The first battle took place on Lexington Green. On the morning of April 19, 1775, British regulars passed through Lexington on their way to Concord looking for hidden rebel weapon caches. The Lexington militia, led by John Parker, formed up on the village green, probably more in a show of resistance than because they were expecting a real battle. The militia was badly outnumbered, about 70 of them to 700 British soldiers. John Pitcairn ordered the rebels to disperse, and they might have done so, except somebody fired a shot. Then everyone started firing, those that weren't running, that is. Several militia members were killed, the rest retreated. The British moved on toward Concord, though they would be harassed by the Lexington militia again on their return trip toward Boston. Lexington's town motto was now, "What a glorious morning for America," though it's possible it didn't seem like one at the time. Firing guns and then running away since 1775 might have been a nice alternative. Every town needs a bumper sticker. That's funny. On the night of April 18, 1775, British regulars left Boston on their way to Concord to raid rebel weapons stores. The intent was to make a quick raid, defuse rebel plans to attack the British, and capture instigators John Hancock and Samuel Adams. Unfortunately for the British, the result was the beginning of the American Revolution. In other words, this battle was a complete disaster for the British, and that's not a sentence with which I'm 100% comfortable. The rebels had been tipped off about raiding most of the weapons the British were looking for. The night before the battle, Paul Revere and William Dawes brought word that the British were on their way. So by the time the regulars marched into Lexington near dawn, the local militia was waiting for them. Nobody knows who fired the first shot. The British blamed the rebels and vice versa, but in the end the Lexington militia was badly outnumbered and retreated, and the British moved on to Concord. By most reports, the British were polite in Concord, which I'm sure their mothers would have been delighted to hear about. All apart from one moment, of course, where John Pitcairn threatened a local tavern owner at gunpoint, but to be fair, the tavern owner did know where the weapon caches were. Overall, things didn't really go awry until nearby militia saw some smoke rising above the town. They thought it was on fire and marched in, causing a skirmish at the North Bridge. By the time the British left Concord, more militia had arrived, outnumbering the regulars and raising tensions further. The new troops followed the British along the road, bravely firing at them from behind walls and the cover of trees. There was little the British could do to fight back, and they were tired and mostly out of ammunition. Some of the regulars even broke ranks and fled. For the rest, it was a long walk back to Boston. Rather than dispersing after the battle, the militia gathered outside of Boston Neck, starting the siege of Boston and the beginnings of the Continental Army. And John Pitcairn. When Thomas Gage sent British troops to Lexington and Concord, he picked Pitcairn for the job, figuring the rebels listened to him when it came time to talk. Instead, Pitcairn was man in charge when his Marines killed 8 militiamen at the Battle of Lexington, starting the Revolutionary War, severely damaging his reputation as a peacemaker. Multiple deaths can do that. Pitcairn's report on the battle said he had ordered his men not to fire unless the rebels fired first, but that didn't stop the rumors that he commanded the attack. History's taken a kinder view. Pitcairn's now considered, as one patriot described him, a good man and a bad cause. I don't know, man. Starting out something with "disperse, you damned rebels" doesn't strike me as, like, tailor-made to get their, you know, loyalty.
Get moving, men, with little time. Stick together, boys, and keep the pace. To Concord, lads. Help! What's happening?
Keep going. Conquer time.
Get out! Everyone run! They take you
The British are coming! The British are coming!
Look, the redcoats are taken captive. They're over there.
No! Head for the hill!
Could you dismount, please?
He's over there!
I'm not waiting around to see what happens.
Alright. Where's my horse? Let's go! I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough time. Move, move, move.
I've got a surprise for that lobster backs!
That's great. Whew, got there.
Blood's been spilled in Lexington, and there's more to come. The regulars are on the march.
You don't say. And why do you think I'm men up here? Go home, or you get yourself killed. I've enough to worry about without some green boy looking to play at hero.
What? What's up,
Auction's
Zalis? Good to
open.
see you, Zalis. I haven't seen you
John
for a while.
Parker as well. Where's Revere?
Captured?
What?
Fear not. That man's no stranger to sticky situations.
I'd be like, yeah,
He'll be
captured.
fine. I'm
That
sure.
bastard.
You ladies finished gossiping? Parker seems to believe you're not completely useless, so I suppose there's a thing or two you might be able to help with.
Is this guy Desmond of, like, the Revolutionary War? What's up with that voice?
We'll need to hold those positions there. They're critical to the defense of Concord. Good boys. Not used to soldiering, they need some with experience to direct them. That's something you can do? You'd best be telling the truth.
Or
you
what?
have my word.
Then I suppose all that's left to do is wait.
All right, see you, Philly. I am going to be playing AC4, although not right after AC3. Not immediately, but I am going to play AC4 at some point. Yes, Sailus. For sure. Everyone tells me it's better, so... For the most part, I've liked AC3, actually.
Mount the barricades! No! Ensure my men hold those positions. If the Red Devils break through, we're finished.
What would you have me do?
Listen carefully. The Redcoats will form firing lines. Order the men to shoot just before the line is ready. Too soon and they'll miss their targets. Too late, and the enemy will open fire first.
Understood.
And if any of those bastards make it through, engage them. You must keep my men alive.
Wait for the signal.
Yeah. I think I did this wrong.
Prepare yourselves. Fire now!
All right.
Wait for the signal. Shoot!
Fire.
Make ready! Fire! Wait for my signal.
Oh gosh.
Prepare yourselves. Shoot!
All right.
Wait
Go
for
back
my
this
signal.
way.
Prepare yourselves. Open fire.
Get back this way.
Make ready. Fire!
Let's go. Sorry guys, kind of focusing.
Fire.
Hey, what's up, Adam?
Fire now! Wait for the signal. Go! Prepare yourself. Go!
Go, go, go.
Hold fire! Prepare yourself. Fire now!
Going back this way.
Make ready!
You're fine. Whoa, God. You guys got some troubles.
Make ready! Fire now!
I'm just like running back and forth. Ready, ready, fire. Ready, fire. Ready, ready, fire. Ready, fire. Have I mentioned fire? What?
Prepare yourselves.
What? I was doing fine. I don't understand. What just happened? I don't understand what happened there.
Wait for the signal.
Yeah, let's go.
Prepare yourselves.
Okay.
Prepare yourselves.
There we go. This
Wait
one
for
next.
the signal.
All right.
Go!
All right. Oh boy.
Prepare yourselves.
And
Open fire.
actually, I'm thinking I might get off the horse
Make
for this.
ready. Fire!
Thinking that they're going to get there first. Reload,
Wait for the
reload, reload.
signal.
And Hey, what's up, Rocker? Welcome in, man. Good to see you, man. Well, I'm doing what I can.
Prepare yourselves. Make ready. Go. Hold fire.
And
open fire. Wait for my signal.
shoot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get back, get back, get back.
Wait for the signal. Go.
No law when I
signal. Open fire.
Hold on. Sorry about that. What's up, Blake Plantain? You like this especially because it's like a MOBA. That's true, Rocker. There is a little bit to that. What's up, Lunar? Good to see you, man. And that's okay, man. What was I going to say? Yeah, Law, I did not because he was not in chat. So I asked you if he was in chat. Cambridge Bot is not in chat at the moment. So until he's in chat, I can't help you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Load!
Shoot! Wait for my signal. Wait for my signal. Fire!
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Fire now! Make ready! Open fire! Hold fire! Shoot!
Should wait, I'm getting it back there.
Hold fire!
Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez.
Wait for my signal. Go! Wait for the shoot!
Woo!
Fall back! Fall back!
Oh, there he is. Okay, hold on a sec. Whoa, I think I did it. Just give me a second, I'll do it.
They're turning tail!
I think I did it. I think I did it. Okay. Almost was. Thank you, Cambridge. Thank you.